How's it going, everyone? So today I'm going to talk about how to get big shoulders with light weights. So before we begin though, please subscribe to my channel if you guys haven't already. I do appreciate the support. It helps my channel grow. Also, if you're interested in online personal training from me, you're interested in buying some cool fitness or workout gear, have a look in my description box. The cheapest items you will find. So let's get started, you guys. Now, the key for training your shoulders with light weights is time under tension. I cannot say this enough. Time under tension is going to be the king. 45 seconds is the sweet spot. That's why people say 3 sets of 12, because generally each repetition should be around a 4-second tempo. So you can either do a 3-second and then a 1-second. So a 3-second positive, 1-second negative, or a 2-second positive, a 2-second negative. So for example, side raises, you could go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You want that 4-second tempo. Very important, you guys. Very important. Another tip, when doing lateral raises, start at 30 degrees of abduction and go to 90 degrees. The first 30 degrees that you do your side raises, your lateral raises, what's happening is that it's not actually your side delts, your lateral delts that are moving the weight. It's actually your supraspinatus, believe it or not. That's the muscle doing the work, not your lateral delts. So this muscle right here, first 30 degrees is about right here. That's your supraspinatus. It's one of the 4 muscles of your rotator cuffs, you guys. So very important. Start at about right here, 30 degrees. That way, all the tension is always on your side delts, never on your supraspinatus, because we don't want to work our scapula, you guys. We don't want to work our rear delts. We want to work the side delts. So start your side laterals here, right here, you guys. This is the perfect spot. 1, 2. Notice how I never come down. I keep the tension always on my side delts. Now, what a lot of people will do is they'll come all the way down here. Then when they start, this is your supraspinatus, 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 and then side delts, side delts, side delts, side delts. You don't want that at all. That's why you guys are losing tension. And what a lot of people do too is they'll do this with heavy weight. That's pointless. That will never train your side delts ever, ever, ever in a million years, you guys. So use proper form, use lighter weight. That is the key. Okay. Now, when attacking your front delts, I see this all the time. You want to have 90 degrees of flexion, you guys. So what I mean by that, if you guys are doing a plate raise, you want 90 degrees of flexion. What a lot of people will do when they do plate raises, dumbbell raises, is they will do this. Now, what's wrong with this? After 90 degrees, you guys, your traps now start to work. Your middle, lower traps will start to engage, and you can actually see them working. Notice when I go very high. That's why one of the best exercises you can do is go 90 degrees to 180 degrees of flexion in your shoulders. That actually works your lower traps. So if you guys want to get the most bang for your buck, 90 degrees of flexion when doing your lateral or when doing your plate raises. So 90 degrees of flexion, stop, come all the way down. 90 degrees of flexion, all the way down. 90 degrees of flexion, all the way down. Very, very important. You do not need heavy weights at all to build delts, you guys. Your delts are such a small muscle group. Why are they so small? The reason they're so small is because your delt is made to rotate, abduct, move forward, backwards, you guys, across the transverse plane, flexion, extension, abduction, adduction. Your shoulder is meant to be mobile. That's why it's not a big muscle group. It's not like your back. It's not like your chest. Your chest cannot move all the different ways your shoulder joint can move. That's why it's not a big muscle. So in order to train it, you need to use lighter weights, you guys. It's as simple as that. And that is how you will finally build the muscle in the delts, is by using lighter weight and keeping the ego at the door. So for your rear delts, some people do not know this, but you want to train them in extremely high repetitions. 40 to 50 repetitions, and use very light weight, you guys. Some of you, even 5 pounds is too much. You should be using 2.5 pounds. Here's what you need to do when you're doing your rear delt raises. Watch my scapula right now, you guys. It's neutral. This is retracted. This is neutral. This is forward. When you're doing your rear delt raises, you always want to have your scapula pronated. The reason for this is because if it's at neutral And anytime you do rear delt raises, your rhomboids will kick in. By pronating it, your rhomboids can never, ever kick in. And you guys can even see right now, my rear delts are working. Even by doing this, you can see my rear delts working. If I have a neutral spine and I start doing that, guess what? My rhomboids then start to work, takes all the tension off of my rear delts. So if you guys want to finally build big rear delts, and what are rear delts, you guys? What are the big rear delts? That's the muscle when you go here, that's this back muscle. So if you have very small muscles in your rear delts, you're not going to get the 3D look. So back here, all of this muscle helps make that big 3D look. If you don't have that, you're just going to have this. It's going to look very small from the side when you're walking by. It's going to look awful, you guys. So make sure you train your rear delts. Very high weight, pronation. Also, not only do you want to do pronated rear delt flies, you want to do band pull-aparts because that will isolate them more than what you can do with your rear delt fly. So really make sure you pronate and do resistance bands pull-aparts. This is the best exercise for your rear delts. I have resistance bands, you guys, in my description box. They're probably the cheapest ones you can find on Amazon. Just click on that. You guys can order them, 2-day delivery, and very cheap, you guys. Trust me on this. I have the exact same ones. You get 5 or 6 different tension bands. They're amazing. I love them. So end the video. Give those exercises a shot. Comment below. Let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching.